Hello friend, this is Sonia. Today I am going to discuss or I will show you original text written by Virginia Woolf, the most important essay, Room of One's Own. A Room of One's Own, which written 1929. Virginia Woolf represent Victorian era of English literature. Let's see what inside this text you will find, right? I have already read this book in 2023. Now I am going to discuss most important points which I highlight while I was reading this book, right? Here it is introduction or biography sketch written regarding Virginia Woolf, like she was influenced by the Victorian Literary Society and the prominent British intellectuals of her time, right? Kinds of important lines you will get from this. Okay, this is the first page and you have already get question first line of the essay, right? But this is the first line. But you may say we asked you to speak about women and fiction. What has that got to do with a room of one's own? Kinds of question also UGC net have been asked in previous paper. So note of it. First line of the text. Definitely I will show you the last line of the text also. Please be with me in this video at the last. Okay. This is the one chapter in this book. There are total 6 chapters in this complete book, right? This is the last and 6th chapter, right? And these are the last lines of the book. I maintain that she would come if we worked for her, and that such a work, even in poverty and obscurity, is worthwhile. See how many days I took to read this book? 7/5/23, right? I started this book to read 2, right? So 4 or 5 days I took to complete this book. It's very easy to read and easy language is mentioned in this book. See, very easy line, right? This is the highlight. Let me imagine, since facts are so to come by, what would have happened had Shakespeare had a wonderfully gifted sister called Judith, right? Here is written regarding about Shakespeare's sister named Judith. Okay, this is the second text which is written by Mulk Raj Anand, most important novel 𝗁𝗁, right? Original text it is. See, I have already read this. Important for UGC net upcoming exam. Question can be asked from the text. This is the first page, Mulk Raj Anand 𝗁𝗁, right? Here we find first page. This is the first line. Munnu, who is the protagonist of the novel, "Oh Munno, oh Munda," kind, shouted Gujri from the veranda of a scout sequestered little mud hut that chat with straw, right? इसमें मेंशन किया गया कहाँ से वो उनको पुकार रही हैं, किस तरीके से शाउट किया जाता था. ठीक है. Let me tell you how many chapter in this book. This book actually divided into 5th chapter. This is the last chapter, 5th, right? Here the last page of the book. Okay, the last line. But in the early hours of one unreal white night he passed away, the tide of his life having reached back to the deeps. See, not very much pages you will find in this book. Total 282 pages and very easy to read and easy language mentioned in this book. If you once read, definitely you always remember the story of complete 𝗁𝗁, right? Next we have Raja Rao's Kanthapura. Most important exam point of view. In exam you will find kinds of question regarding this novel, right? Raja Rao Kanthapura. See, this is the first page. Raja Rao timing period 1909 to 2006, right? Here written about the Raja Rao's life and important facts regarding Raja Rao's. This is the next page, and there are content written which describe in this book, like author's foreword, next Kanthapura, Raja Rao on the receptions of Kanthapura, right? 213 total pages. And in 229, a young Brahmin from Hyderabad in southern India set out for France for 𝗤𝗏𝗄𝗏, in fact, right, Raja Rao ka timing period. And next we have Kanthapura was for the most part written in the 13th century French castle in the Alps and published in 1938, right? So this is the way you have to reach, and you have to highlight the lines you seem that important for exam point of view, right? This is the novel which is told by an old woman Achakka. Here I have already highlighted this text, right? Told by an old woman Achakka, right? Just in that manner you guys can read this novel. It's easy, and language is easy also. You guys can easily understand in one reading also, right? See, okay. Next I have most important book which is written by Leo Tolstoy, Anna Karenina, right? You have seen many times question asked in UGC net, right? Leo Tolstoy, Anna Karenina. It's a big book. See, lots of pages in this book, but the story is very fantastic. If you once read, definitely you will dive into the literature, right? I have already read this book. Let me show you what inside this book. See, this is the first page of the book, and I will tell you most important fact regarding Anna Karenina. This question have been asked in UGC net previous, right? See, a novel in 8 parts, translated by Richard Papier and Larisa Volokhonsky, right? This question have been already asked in UGC net, that who translate Anna Karenina. You see and you check first, then you come to know reality about this, right? So every page of the original text important, okay? You have to mention or you have to highlight what exactly you find in the book. This book divided into 8 parts. First you will get preface, then introduction, translator notes, and further reading, list of principles and characters. Characters also mentioned previously in the book before the story start. So you have to knowledge about every character mentioned in this novel soon, right? See, and easily mention everything in this book. And when you read this novel, while reading, you understand each and every character's personality and their role in the novel. Everything you will find, right? See, there are list of principal characters in this book. See, Oblonsky, like Karenina, and we have Karenin, Ronsky, right? Kinds of Levin. Most important characters in this book you will find out here, like Maria. See, okay. Next I am going to discuss most important partition novel written by Khushwant Singh, Train to Pakistan, which published 1956. I have already read this book and written in very colloquial language, easy to understand. See, this is the first page, right? Train to Pakistan, written by Khushwant Singh in the year 1956. Have been asked many times in UGC net, okay? And very easy. What inside this book you find? First of all, Daketi, next Kalyug, Mano Majra, a name of the a place, right? Next Karma, you will study about it in this novel, Daketi, right? A story about 1947, what exactly happening that time mentioned in this book. See, Mano Majra, said to be the banks of Sutlej river, which is situated actually near the Satluj river, okay? and Nooram character in this novel, right? So many things you will find, and very easiest manner written in this book. Jagat Singh, right? We have so many characters in this novel and asked in UGC net characters also. So while you're reading this novel, characters are actually individually set in your mind, okay, and it will very easy for you to recognize them on the day of your examination if you read once original text written by 𝗂𝗏𝗏, right? And complete pages there are in this book. Let me show you. 190 pages novel. It is not very much time taking. If you read once, definitely you will understand what exactly written inside this book, okay? Next, I'm going to briefly discuss about the Macbeth tragedy written by Hamlet, right? We have actually 4 tragedies written by Hamlet in acronym HOCUM, right? H for Hamlet, O for Othello, K for King Lear, and M for Macbeth. It's in chronology manner. Already have been asked in UGC NET exam. You have to remember first Hamlet, Othello, then King Lear, and at last you will get Macbeth. Okay, 4 tragedy written by William Shakespeare, most important for UGC NET upcoming or any other literature exams of English, right? See what inside this book. Here I have already highlighted important lines mentioned in this book, like William Shakespeare began his career as an actor and he is one of the world's preeminent dramatists, right? Everybody know about it. And 38 plays, 154 sonnets, 2 long narrative poems Shakespeare have been written, okay? And these works have been produced between 1589 to 1613, right? Important lines I have mentioned. See, this is the content list and how many acts in this tragedy? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 acts play tragedy Macbeth written by William Shakespeare, and this is the complete list of characters of the play, like Duncan. Who is Duncan? A king of Scotland. Then Macbeth, Thane of Glamis, and Carter, a general in the King's Army. King's Army में general थे ये, right? Macbeth, the protagonist of the play. Lady Macbeth, his wife. Macduff, Thane of Fife, a nobleman of Scotland, right? Lady Macduff, his wife, and Malcolm, elder son of Duncan, right? Elder son of Duncan. Next we have Donald Ban, right? Younger son of Duncan. He has 2 sons, right? Malcolm and Donald Ban. Next we have Banquo. He is King's Army, also the general in King's Army. And next we have Fleance, his son. Lennox, Rose, Menteith, Angus, kinds of noble Scotland characters you will find, right? See what exactly further you will get. There are scene actually, right? Like in one act how many scene we have. So this is also important for exam point of view. In first act how many scene? This is the first scene, desert place, right? When he meet with the witches, right? And it is also important the lines spoken by them already have been asked in exams, right? When he encounter with the witches, when he and Macbeth and the second one I studied about I think Banquo, right? Banquo, they both of guys were returning from the war winning. Then they encounter with the witches on the way. These are the conversation between them, right? See, very easily mentioned in this book, and in once read you guys can understand, right? And every text will also sit in your mind, and you will easily recognize the lines also if you studied this text original. Macbeth, right? Most important. How many pages there are? Let me show you. 159 pages. Not very much, and not so much time taking actually this play. So you have to read and purchase once Macbeth, right? I have already read and good response I got from it. Hope guys you like the information actually shared by me in this video, and with the hope that you also will read all the text I mentioned in this video, most important for UGC NET point of view. You please subscribe my channel to get further information, and like and share with your friends. Till then, bye bye, and wait for my next video. Come soon.